The economics have been really difficult over the last couple of years, and I decided to write America for Sale really to focus on what caused the economic recession. I think we're headed for the death of the dollar, and I try to explain in this book why there's even a conscious plan internationally to have the dollar be replaced by an international currency through the International Monetary Fund, and to give the readers some solutions as to what a person can do to survive difficult economic times and how we can yet fight to preserve U.S. sovereignty, which I think is very important not only to ourselves but to our children and our grandchildren. If you take a look at the U.S. balance sheet, and I'm keying in America for Sale off statistics provided by the U.S. Treasury, we have unfunded liabilities in programs like Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid that amount to $56 to $65 trillion. How we'll ever pay those future benefits is unknown. The whole idea of free trade, which I discuss in America for Sale, is great when it comes to having cheaper goods. The problem is if we have a world standard in which multinational corporations are free to find the cheapest labor anywhere in the world, then slave labor is the standard, and American middle-class jobs are going to suffer. So in America for Sale, the key formula is if we are exporting jobs to cheap labor and importing an underclass that also works cheaply, the loser is the middle class. And I'm very concerned that the United States needs to have strong middle-class jobs in order to have a strong consumer economy, which has been the engine that drives world trade. Middle-class families are faced with a real dilemma. Unemployment remains high. Real earnings are decreasing. Our destiny is still in our own hands. The middle class in the United States has survived many crises. We can survive globalism as long as we understand that we need to preserve a strong U.S. economy and keep families together, reduce debt, and get an economic base where we can have a strong retirement future. If we do this, Americans can look to another generation of economic strength, where USA remains #1 in our own lives and contributing to a world economy without giving up USA sovereignty.